Aaron Judge was on the R2C2 podcast with CC Sabathia and Ryan Rucco, and the topic of an extension with the New York Yankees or possibly hitting free agency came up. Let's get into our thoughts on what an Aaron Judge extension could look like. Let's get into it. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter broadcast, and we are looking at a potential Aaron Judge extension. Now, the idea of it was brought up on the R2C2 podcast, but I had already been considering it. Most Yankee fans have already been wondering why the Yankees have not already offered Aaron Judge an extension opportunity. This is one of the best players in all of Major League Baseball, and this is your homegrown star, the second coming of Derek Jeter, and by most accounts, a combination of Alex Rodriguez and Derek Jeter if you look on Yankee Twitterverse. So this to me is an opportunity for the Yankees in his final year contracted to the New York Yankees to give him, in my opinion, what I think he deserved. This to me is going to be a very interesting debate and topic, so make sure you comment down below your thoughts on what an Aaron Judge extension could and should look like. So as we get into the details of Aaron Judge's career as a New York Yankee, over the course of 6 seasons, he has amassed a career WAR of 26.4 and an OPS plus of 150. For context purposes, 100 is league average when it comes to OPS plus. This means that Aaron Judge is 50 points better than an league average player, and that's not a knock on what league average might be considered, but it's just to show how much better Aaron Judge is. Now there is, if you look on different Yankee circles on the Twitterverse online, you see that there are some that claim that Aaron Judge is injury prone and that the Yankees should stay away from a long-term extension. However, in my opinion, I think that Aaron Judge has been the recipient of some bad luck and some wayward pitches in terms of his health. I think when it comes to issues of his overall health, I think that this is a player that you can kind of bank on his health going forward. Now, yes, he is a very different case because of his size compared to most players across Major League Baseball history, but I think that there's an opportunity here for Aaron Judge to continue to age gracefully into his later years, taking over and maybe even moving in to a position like first base. This to me allows Aaron Judge to have a lot of years as a premium talent left in baseball. So what would an extension look like? So I want to hear from you guys before I get into my personal thoughts. Make sure you comment down below as to what kind of a deal you would offer Aaron Judge. Remember, this is his final year. He's entering his age 30 season in 2022. So this extension would begin from age 31 to however many years you decide to give him. So this is what I feel would be a potential fit for Aaron Judge heading into his age 31 season as a 6'7", 280 plus pound outfielder. Now, it may sound a little bit crazy to say, but I think that Aaron Judge would have at least 7 years of solid contribution type years before he would start to really fall off and hit it well. I think that when you look at what the numbers should be, an average of $35 million a year to me doesn't sound exactly crazy for a player of this caliber. This is an MVP caliber player each and every single season, capable of hitting 50 plus home runs, and as long as he remains healthy, this is a player that can absolutely give you that type of production. So that being said, a 7-year, $245 million deal to me doesn't sound as crazy as some might think. And I know that that sounds crazy to think, but when you're looking at what the superstars of this game are making right now, this is an absolute superstar in the game, and he should be paid as such, in my opinion. Now, yes, a lot of the time you find that players, as they hit free agency in their 30s, are now being paid or looking to be paid what they were worth in their 20s. But I think when you look at what he is capable of doing, even in his worst, this is a player that is capable of putting up 30 plus home runs every single year. 30 plus home runs in this game is still meaningful. And I think that when his Gold Glove caliber fielding that I believe he has now begins to erode and deteriorate, you can bring him in, move him into first base, allow him and his size to help you that way, where he can reach balls that are thrown way above him as compared to other first basemen. This will also be a player whose eye will not deteriorate, in my opinion. The ability that he has to know his own strike zone is very much worth something in today's game. On base percentage is king when you look at the statistical analysis. analysis. So for me, a 7-year, $245 million deal, while it sounds kind of crazy, is absolutely what Aaron Judge should be paid by the New York Yankees. Now, if they were to go even beyond that, a 10-year deal, which is probably what the players are looking for, longer term deals with that high AAV, this to me could be a mistake for the New York Yankees. Going that 10 plus years, we've seen it not pay off very much at all for teams when they do it. Just look at Albert Pujols, was one of the highest valued players at the time he joined free agency and took a quick turn. So yes, long-term deals don't usually work out. Therefore, for me, I think that Aaron Judge and the Yankees should look to make a 7-year deal worth $245 million. $35 million a year to me sounds like a reasonable number. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Is this absolutely crazy talk coming from a Yankee fan, feeling that Aaron Judge should be getting this kind of deal in his age 31 season and beyond? Let me know what you would offer Aaron Judge, or what you think that he would actually be worth if you would go a shorter term deal with a higher AAV, or if you would try to go longer and maximize those dollars. I want to hear from all of that down in the comment section below, and we'll continue the discussion. As always, keep it locked in here to the Baseball Banter broadcast as I continue to bring you the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions. And for sticking around to the end, use promo code Yankees on baseballbanterbroadcast.com to save 10% off your order. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.